is thinking.
I'm dedicated to it. I can't be stopped.
Somebody just said 3, 2, 1. That means that we are recording the Ted Nugent Real America's Voice Spirit Campfire in the glorious hunting season of October 2025. No matter how ugly, how evil, how out of control, how much abusive power by the soulless demonic bureaucrats, it's the hunting season. Get a damn bow and arrow. Go down to George Britton's Archery in Tarpon Springs, Florida. George Britton's Archery, Tarpon Springs, Florida. Dakota Archery and Sports in Yankton, South Dakota. Shootback Sporting Goods in Jackson, Michigan. Get a bow and arrow. I got a bow and arrow right here. I'm telling you what. I know I do this all the time. I've been promoting the mystical flight of the arrow, the origins of the spiritual camaraderie of Zen, being one with the path of your life. Do not underestimate the power of God's gifts applied to the focus and control and respect of guiding the path of your life/arrow on a positive course. And moments ago in the B block, this is the C block, otherwise known as segment 3 of Ted Nugent's Spirit Campfire on Real America's Voice. And I'm about to leave the concrete jungle hell zone of indecency by Uncle Sam that is completely out of control. By the way, I have a new release. It's called the Carter Chocolate Addiction. Is that what it's called? Thank you, Tim Gillingham, world champion archery, like Levi Morgan. Boy, talking about these guys that shoot these Olympic targets, the National Field Archery Association. But anyhow, it goes back to 600 AD, maybe even 600 BC, where the Chinese used an ivory hook to get a perfect release for the mystical flight of the arrow. But nowadays, you got these contraptions, and if you figure them out, I got to be careful I don't shoot Jackson. Do not underestimate the escape, the spiritual fulfillment of being one with the mystical flight of the arrow. And I hope I don't negligently discharge my arrow. It's called the, see, it's got a little clip there. You put that clip on the D loop, and then it's got a thumb trigger. And a lot of guys do it up and down, but I do it horizontal. And I got a nice lightweight Mathews bow, and I got a pin and a peep. Backstraps forever. But you have to get a bow that is graceful and effortless. If you have to struggle and aim up in the air just to draw it back, it's too heavy. And I got buddies all across this country. Well, I had to quit bow hunting because my shoulders are destroyed. Well, you're shooting 75 pounds. Well, I can't draw my bow back. Then get a bow you can draw back. Well, I got a crossbow. I have a Missions crossbow. I'm going to use my Missions crossbow tonight. Mathews Archery. By the way, every bow manufacturer is creating state-of-the-art, incredible, magnificent, fun, efficient bows nowadays. Every company. I love Mathews because it feels right. You got to have the right feel with guitars, guns, bows, and women. You have to have the right feel. You know when you pick the right one, like Shemaine. She's my wife. She's my hunting buddy. She is a killer. She shoots a 30-pound Mathews. Please write it down, especially everybody at Mathews Archery. Would you write this down? I shoot just under 50 pounds. I'm shooting a Mathews Image and a Mathews Lift. I should get a Mathews Lift X. Barack. Oh, man, that coffee is good. But anyhow, do not underestimate the soul-cleansing sanctuary of the spirit of the wild, the great outdoors. Get out there. Get out there. You don't have to hunt, but we have to hunt. I have to hunt. Well, why do you hunt? Because I'm a hunter. I don't eat store-bought food. Though Shemaine does have a great sponsor called Switch to America with Shemaines.com. It's a great beef, a natural, organic, totally wild beef production. Switch to America with Shemaine.com. That's one of her sponsors. Plus, we eat that beef. I love that beef fat. In fact, we use the beef fat because venison fat is not delicious. Wild pig fat is delicious. Speaking of wild pig, I got 16 hunters just down the road at Sunrise Acres where Toby and George and Dave and Paul and Jim are guiding pig killers that I will join tomorrow around the campfire and play some centrally stimulating spirit, rhythm and blues, soul music, rock and roll around the campfire with my Gibson J200, an acoustic guitar. I just want to go hunting. Makes me feel so good. I just want to go hunting, try to find me in the woods. So, escape. You have to fight. You got to call your senator. Well, you have a voice, Ted. No, you have a voice. When was the last time you called your sheriff and told him, not only tell him, but make sure that he believes in self-defense? And if you find yourself in a Kyle Rittenhouse moment where some paroled felon child molester is attacking you with a pistol, you get to shoot him 4 times in the middle. And if you don't have a gun on you, have a nice day. United States Concealed Carry Association. We're going to put this on the screen. USCCA.com.org. USCCA. Toby can tell you. I'm a life member of USCCA, United States Concealed Carry Association, because the way our engineered, what a cluster crank. Because of our engineered recidivism, anti-justice, failed court system, you will encounter a felon multiple times a day. Not the same one, different felons every day because our failed justice system lets them out to go shopping with your family. And that's who's carjacking and raping and murdering and stabbing and macheting and bludgeoning and cold cocking and shoving people in front of the trains because the court system thinks that evil, violent criminals need to go shopping with your children. I don't like repeat offenders. I like dead offenders. Well, that's radical. Yeah, that would be radical because my life as a good man, as a conscientious man, as a loving man, as a productive man, as a caring man, I don't want to have my family meet a paroled rapist at the mall. I don't go to the mall, so that'll never happen. Maybe I should go to the mall. So anyhow, the spirit of the wild. Let's talk about it. So we got GetUncleTeds.com. It'll make your dog healthier. Little treats and supplements. GetUncleTeds.com. Also, we're going to put this on the screen. WhitetailProductsGoneWild.com. I'm not kidding. I love the mad scientists that create this unbelievable nutrition. And hey, Michigan DNR, I can throw corn wherever I want to throw corn. You have no authority over an American's corn throwing. My God, talking about corruption, Texas Parks and Wildlife. You can hunt deer in New Jersey cities, but not in Waco, where the deer population is overpopulated. Texas Parks and Wildlife. Texas Parks and Wildlife, they are anti-hunting. They're numb nuts. Well, the buck has to be 13 inches. Why? It has nothing to do with genetics. Well, we want to grow bigger bucks. Oh, so now you're making the decision what represents a trophy to somebody. Who the hell do you think you are? WhitetailProductsGoneWild.com. Great stuff. And now I got a buddy, DJ. He's got this stuff called Lick 'em and Stick 'em. DJ, you're a wild man. I put this on a stump, and the wildlife goes nuts for it. Its nutrition is beneficial. It's got the vitamins and the minerals. DJ, lick 'em and stick 'em. And also, the episodic hemorrhagic disease is killing, we think, hundreds of thousands of deer this year. Chronic wasting disease, 4. and they're gouging our tax dollars to research chronic wasting disease because it killed 4 deer this year. Do you see how corrupt? Texas Parks and Wildlife, you are horrible people. Debate me. David Yakovich, get on here and debate me. We have deernecessity.com. We're going to put that on the screen, deernecessity.com. These mad scientists have created a product to mitigate the episodic hemorrhagic disease. And I'll bet if the government got their head out of their toxic, power-abusing, corrupt ass, they could get a hold of the mad scientists at deernecessity.com and probably mitigate the new world screwworm that is moving north from the third world toxic wipe your ass with your hand zone of Mexico and South America. Well, that's a cruel thing to say. No, what's cruel is wiping your ass with your hand, which is what the Somalians do, and now they're in Minnesota. God almighty. Oh, and also, here's another mad scientist. I had a mad scientist, Steve, a 9/11 hero. He's making these products, this deer urine in his garage. We got the Gonzo, signal11lures.com. I'm telling you, it makes the deer go nuts. They'll walk in front of you and kill them and grill them. We're going to put that on the screen post-production, signal11lures.com. And of course, tednugent.com. I signed another 1,000 of these yesterday. And of course, I'm also going to promote what people are fascinated by. We'll put it on the screen, putting all the stuff on the screen, Shahu, at post-production. Nugevault.com. I just signed a whole bunch of releases of the wild live performances from last month. Nugevault.com. It's so much fun. I'm so much fun. I'll be back with the D Block in a minute.